Good afternoon and welcome to the Contractors License Board Applications Committee meeting. Before we get started, we will show a short video to explain how members of the public can interact with the board and ask questions if necessary.
At this time, welcome to the Professional and Vocational Licensing Virtual Board Meeting. When the meeting begins momentarily, the chair will take a roll call, explain any specific rules for this particular board, and then move to public comment. The name of the board member will appear on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. For instance, this is board member Y, and this is board member E. Public testimony will be accepted at the beginning of the meeting and before each agenda item. You can indicate that you are ready to testify by clicking on the Raise Hand button being circled by the mouse on your screen now. At the appropriate time, the board will recognize you to speak and ask you to unmute your mic as shown here. Again, public testimony will be accepted at the beginning of the meeting and before each agenda item. Public attendees will not be able to unmute their microphone until recognized by the board. Public attendees who are recognized to testify will be asked to identify themselves by name and their affiliated organization if applicable. Please mute your microphone when you are finished speaking, as a courtesy to others and members of the board. Public attendees will not be able to unmute themselves after the testimony is completed unless recognized again after raising their hand. At some point during the meeting, the board may choose to move into executive session. When the board moves into executive session, the board members' microphones and video feeds will be turned off, and a similar screen as you see now will be displayed. When the board returns from executive session, their microphones will be turned on as well as their video cameras. Welcome again to the Professional and Vocational Licensing Virtual Board Meeting. At this time, the chair will call the meeting to order and take a roll call, as well as explain any additional rules that may be specific to this board.
Welcome to the November 3 Application Committee meeting. Before we get started, I am going to read the following. For internet access, to view the meeting and provide live oral testimony, please use the link at the top of the agenda. You will be asked to enter your name. The board requests that you enter your full name, but you may use a pseudonym or other identifier if you wish to remain anonymous. You will also be asked for your email address. You may fill in this field with any entry in an email format, e.g. name, email provider. The microphone will be automatically muted. When the chairperson asks for public testimony, you may click your raise hand button found on your Zoom screen to indicate that you wish to testify about that agenda item. The chairperson will individually enable each testifier to unmute their microphone. When recognized by the chairperson, please unmute your microphone before and mute your microphone after you finish speaking. For phone access, if you cannot get internet access, you may get audio-only access by calling the Zoom phone number listed at the top of the agenda. Upon dialing the number, you will be prompted to enter the meeting ID number, which is also listed at the top of the agenda. After entering the meeting, you will be asked to either enter your panelist number or wait to be admitted into the meeting. You will not have a panelist number, so please wait until you are admitted into the meeting. When the chairperson asks for public testimony, you may indicate you want to testify by entering star and then 9 on your phone keypad. After entering star and 9, a voice prompt will let you know that the host of the meeting has been notified. When recognized by the chairperson, you may unmute yourself by pressing star and then 6 on your phone. The voice prompt will let you know that you are unmuted. Once you are finished speaking, please enter star and for both internet and phone access. When testifying, you will be asked to identify yourself and the organization, if any, that you represent. Each testifier will be limited to 5 minutes of testimony per agenda item. If connection to the meeting is lost for more than 30 minutes, the meeting will be continued on a specified date and time. This information will be provided on the board's website. At this time, I'm going to call the meeting to order and conduct a roll call and ask each member to state who, if anyone, is with them. John Polachek. You got to unmute yourself, John.
Here, and no one's here with me.
Okay, thank you, John. Taro Suhiro.
I'm here. No one's here with me.
Thank you, Darren. Randy Lau.
Here, no one's here with me.
Thank you, Randy. And I am Paul Alejado, and no one's in the room with me. At this time, can I get a motion to amend the agenda to correct inadvertent errors?
Well, I'd like to make a motion to amend the agenda with 11 amendment items. Item 1, add page 3, Highlight Electric LLC, Jan Lewis Aki, RME for C13 Electrical. Item 2, amend page 8, number 19, Browning Chapman LLC, Sean Everett Harden, RME, withdraw B, General Building, add C55 Waterproofing. Item 3, remove page 9, number 29, Cecil's Construction LLC, Blake H. Cecil, RME, B, General Building. He was approved at the 10/24/25 meeting. Number 4, page 11, number 50, Eagle Building Systems, Inc., Kenny Weiskup, RME, withdraw the B, General Building, add C48 Structural Steel. Item 5, page 14, number 75, Hale Partners, LLC, Bruce and Yamashita, RME, A, General Engineering, B, General Building, C, 13 Electrical, approved at the 9/25/25 meeting. Add page 16, LA Solar Group, Aura Petrosian, RME, C13 Electrical. Item 7, amend page 19, number 131, National Services LLC, Lawrence G. Lee, RME, withdraw the B, General Building, add C5, Cabinet Millwork and Carpentry Remodeling and Repairs. Item 8, page 20, number 144, On Point Construction LLC, Darrell J.J. Sigmund, RME, C5 Cabinet Millwork and Carpentry Remodeling and Repairs, approved at the 10/24 meeting. Item 9, add page 23, SMFCC LLC, Scott N. Aoki, RME, B, General Building. Item 10, remove page 25, number 200, Vita Taurilia, individual, B, General Building, denied at the 10/24/25 meeting. Last item 11, add page 26, True North Restoration Hawaii, Inc., Wheat EC Mahoney, RME, C5 Cabinet Millwork and Carpentry Remodeling Repairs.
Thank you, Randy. Is there a second?
Second,
Second.
Thank you. All in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed, say nay. Motion is carried. At this time, I'm gonna read the new application committee's recommendations, pages 3 to 6. The first one is Barca LLC, James J. Snyder Army for the B General Building is deferred. Ronald J. Casey Army, CCI Industrial Services LLC for the C-33 painting and decorating is deferred. Construction Services Pacific LLC, James R. Keller Army for the B General Building is approved. DD Contracting and Design LLC, Deandra P. Pham Army for the B General Building is deferred. E. Terman and Company, Inc., David R. Durable Junior Army for the C-33 painting and decorating is approved. James K. Destorers Army, Allied Electric Limited Liability Company for the A General Engineering is approved. Fuse Hawaii LLC, Ruslan Kushniar Army for the C-52 ventilating and air conditioning is deferred. Griffin F. Eaton General Contracting Inc., Griffin F. Eaton Army for the B General Building is deferred. HECC LLC, Sean Takeda Army for the C-21 flooring and a C-51 tile is deferred. Hali'i Miley Electric LLC, Benjamin W. R. Irby Army for the C-13 electrical is approved. Highlight Electric LLC, John Lewis Kai Army for the C-13 electrical is deferred. Hawaiian Fire Mitigation LLC, Simon B. Ditton Army for the C-20 fire protection is deferred. Clayton T. Hawkins Army, New Image Interiors Inc. for the C5 cabinet, millwork, and carpentry remodeling and repairs is approved. Hansel Phelps Construction Company, William C. Fink RME for the C4 boiler, hot water heating, and steam fitting is approved. Hoa Keo Lapono Trades Academy and Institute Lavaya Nai RME for the B General Building is deferred. Honua Builders LLC, London E. Rio Army for the B General Building is approved. Punakai Pool Service LLC, Nicholas Ravili Army for the C-49A swimming pool service is deferred. Integrated Service Company LLC, DBA Inserve USA LLC, Jeffrey W. Ricketts Army for the A General Engineering is deferred. Kai Air LLC, Alexei A. Rudinsky Army for the C-52 ventilating and air conditioning is deferred. Kamimura Plumbing LLC, Wade E. Kamimura Army for the C-37 plumbing is approved. Cool Sheet Metal LLC, Ryan Ihara Army for the C-44 sheet metal is approved. Lahaina Excavation Inc., Keone M. Moore Army for the C-17 excavating, grading, and trenching is deferred. Van B. Deaton individual for the C13 electrical is deferred. Glenn Antunano Lopes individual for the C37 plumbing is approved. Case Mirhar individual for the A general engineering is deferred. Harry S. Nishimoto individual for the C42 roofing is approved. Lowen N. Okamoto Army Johnson Controls Inc. for the B general building is denied. On the Rock Enterprises Keith Galbraith Army for the B general building is deferred. One Builders Inc. Suyang Sale Army for the B general building is approved. And the C33 painting and decorating is approved. PH Design Home LLC, Peng Hoing He Army for the B general building is deferred. Pac Rim Builders Inc., Robert M. Miss Army for the B general building is approved. Pacific Energy Electric LLC, Dwayne N. Gussinger Army for the C13 electrical is deferred. Pacific Rimland Inc., Stephen E. Smith Army for the B general building is approved. Palmetto Solar LLC, Kyle R. Ekstrom Army for the C13 electrical is approved. Parsons Masonry Inc., Billy Joe Parson Lawaki Army for the C31 Masonry is deferred. Priority Finishes LLC, Jason R. Pryor Army for the C36 plastering is approved. QRI Construction Inc., Robert K. Choi Army for the B general building is approved. Carl A. Rackley Army, Mutzenberg LLC for the C48 structural steel is deferred. Red Horse Constructors Inc., David J. Warner Army for the B general building is deferred. Clifford M. Schlossler Army, CCI Electrical Service LLC for the C13 electrical is deferred. Shaka Tree Care LLC, Dusty D. Moots Army for the C27B tree trimming and removal is deferred. Solid Construction 808 LLC, Jeffrey K. Arnson Army for the B general building and a C6 carpentry framing is approved. The Cornell Plumber LLC, Scott A. Beyer Army for the C37 plumbing is deferred. Voyager Roofing Inc., Kekoa A. Mahoy Army for the C55 waterproofing is approved. Darren T. Ward Army, Wind Contracting Inc. for the B general building is deferred. Stephen A. White Army, Armat, Nevada Inc. for the A general engineering is deferred. Carrie, you're going to read the next ones. Carrie, you're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so mute this.
We can hear
Okay,
you.
can you all still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. 22 and W Construction Inc., Amberley v. Leonida Army approved. ATD Power Solutions LLC, Lee W. Hewitt RME, defer. ATS Welding Inc., John T. Fletcher RME, defer. Alili Lani LLC, Wendell Kiohula RME, defer. Yongchan An RME, defer. Alatini Landscape Inc., Alupi Alatini RME, defer. Aloha Construction Management LLC, Ryan L. Bullock RME, defer. Anacleto Joy Boy S. Alcantara VI RME, defer. Alliance TCO LLC, Tyler C. Ondachi RME, defer. Alpha Omega Plumbing Inc., Neil H. Edwards RME, defer. Arco DB Companies Inc., William P. Jensen RME, defer. Alakai K. Artartes Individual, defer. Austin Fire Systems LLC, Keenan W. Bridges RME, defer. Babcock and Wilcox Construction Co. LLC, Randy R. Pierce RME, approve. Baumgardner House Raising LLC, Christian Baumgardner RME, defer. Beachco Inc., Edward J. Mendoza RME, defer. John R. Bretschneider RME, defer. Brizzo Construction LLC, Josh R. Lingle RME, defer. Browning Chapman LLC, Dean Everett Hardin RME, defer the C-55 waterproofing. Building Zone Industries LLC, Don Jessup RME, defer the B General Building, approve the C-48 structural steel. CB Air Conditioning and Mechanical LLC, Todd M. Long RME, approve. CCI Industrial Services LLC, Randall P. Solte RME, defer. CI Electric LLC, Christian P. Ciania RME, defer. Cable Installers of America LLC, Carlos A. Perez Camelo RME, defer. Brian James Cambier, individual, deny. Giovanni J. Carbulito RME, defer. James K. Carroll RME, approve. Rock John D. Castahanahan, individual, defer. Centerline Communications LLC, Ryland J. Stewart RME, defer. Lexian Chen, individual, defer. Gabriel J. Chong RME, defer. Noah S. Chong RME, defer. Clogger USA LLC, Benjamin Paul Seeley RME, defer. Clearwater Mechanical Plumbing and Underground LLC, Celso Guerra RME, deny. Coastal Current Construction LLC, Richard T. Mount RME, defer. Coral Pacific Construction LLC, Timothy A. Bunton RME, defer. Travis F. Corp. RME, defer. Crab Services LLC, Russell F. Crab RME, defer. Jared Michael Crisologo RME, defer. DCSK Plumbing LLC, Sky Baskey RME, defer. DKB Electric LLC, Dante K. Bush RME, defer. Miguel Delgado, individual, defer. Design Smith Builds Inc., Nathan Myers RME, defer. Andrew D. Diaz RME, A1 Budget Plumbing Inc., defer. Sean K. Diebold RME, defer. DirecTV Shane K. Rutledge RME, defer. Ducky Recovery LLC, Daniel P. McKieran RME, defer. E. Turman and Company Inc., David R. Theobald Jr. RME, approve. Eagle Building Systems Inc., Kenny Wisecup RME, defer the C-48 structural steel. Eaton Corporation Gonzalo Planas Jr. RME, defer. Eaton Corporation Stephen T. Guido RME, defer. Eaton Corporation Jess Yenter RME, defer.
Edison Power Constructors, Wayne S. Sherrill, RME, defer. Elite Plus Real Estate Forum, a professional limited liability company, defer. Enclosed Tensile Structures, Inc., Allen Goddess, RME, defer. Brandon Jacob Eichenhauer, RME, Holly Partners, LLC, deny. Emilia S. Vincent, RME, Michael's Construction, Inc., defer. Flex Crown LLC, Michael W. Gomlicker, RME, defer. Michael A. Flores, RME, Unitech Restorative Services, LLC, defer. Jack Foster, RME, Dave Foster Builders, Inc., defer. Fossil LLC, Petra Scheinbauer, RME, deny. GST Stone LLC, Robert C. Hyatt, RME, approve. Orlito Gantiano, individual, defer. Done Contracting LLC, David J. Van der Waal, RME, defer. Global Odor Control Technologies of Hawaii, Inc., Jeffrey Hare, RME, defer. Gluck Development Company, Inc., Brian P. Gluck, RME, approve. Gold Mountain Construction LLC, Anderson HP Union, RME, defer. Good Tree Construction, Inc., Dongjin He, RME, defer. Green Water and Power, High LLC, Daniel Z. Gold, RME, approve. Highland Builders Corporation, William H. Carlbaum, RME, defer. High Skill Tech LLC, Suzette Kilgar, RME, defer. HMT LLC, Sean Eric Austin, RME, defer. Halle Design Build LLC, Jason M. Zick, RME, defer. Haley Construction Inc., Stacy McRitchie, RME, deny. Hanale Builders LLC, Henry James Correa, RME, defer. Sean Paul Harris, individual, defer. Hawaii Construction and Remodeling LLC, Stephen R. Lickwire, RME, defer. Hawaii Island Contracting LLC, Ulike K. Chong, RME, defer. Hawaii Plant Finders LLC, Linus Scholmar, RME, approve. Hawaii Pools LLC, Thomas A. Starter, Jr., RME, approve. Hawaiian Telecom, Inc., William M. Gibson III, RME, defer. Jonathan M. Hurt, RME, taper, defer. Honolulu Electric LLC, Lenny Hattori, RME, defer. Mau Construction Inc., Shane Pinto Silva, RME, approve the C9 cesspool. Innovative Coatings LLC, Trevor Yee, RME, defer. Keith K. Ishitani, individual, defer. Island-wide HVAC Inc., Melissa W. A. Yahoo, RME, approve. Chad Brent Everson, RME, Warm Creek Holdings LLC, defer. J. Gag Farm Services LLC, Joseph E. Gaglione, RME, defer. Gem Tile and Stone Inc., Jefferson E. Marsing, RME, defer. Judge Netting Inc., Daniel H. Judge, RME, defer. KC Air Conditioning LLC, David K. Calazar, RME, defer. KJP Enterprises LLC, Brian G. Goulet, RME, defer. Hawaii Mechanical Inc., Kobe L. Ayanan, RME, approve. Sean E. Kelly, RME, Train US Inc., defer. Kurulia Fire Training Facilities Inc., Thomas J. Kurila, RME, approve. Hoak Construction LLC, Sidney P. Rays, RME, defer. LA Solar Group Inc., Ara Peterson, RME, denied. Antonio T. Laborte, individual, defer. Aaron M. Lane, RME, Hensel Phelps Construction Co., defer. Unoloto T. Latu, individual, defer. Lena Blue Services Inc., Wade H. Nakayama, RME, defer. Wilson G. F. Liang, RME, defer.
Stuart J. Lau, RME, defer. MR Construction LLC, Maxim E. Rachkovitsky, RME, defer. Mikhail A. Mata, RME, defer. Jeremy James Maddox, individual, defer. Makaaya Construction LLC, Solomon J.K. Makaaya, RME, deny. Mammoet USA North Inc., Jeffrey A. Jenkins, RME, defer. Mammoet USA North Inc., Sidney King, RME, defer. Manna Millworks LLC, Kelly J. Linscott, RME, approve. Manoa Construction LLC, Douglas M. Rogers, RME, defer. Marble Unlimited LLC, Khan H. Doe, RME, deny. Shaina M. Matsuura, RME, approve. Maui Flow LLC, Ronald J.K. Kea, Medley, RME, defer. McClone Construction Company LLC, Brett A. Steed, RME, defer. McCloskey Mechanical Contractors Inc., David J. McCloskey Jr., RME, approve. John McGill, RME, defer. Alan M. McLoughlin, RME, deny. Garrett A. McLean, RME, defer. Orlando Z. Mentor, RME, defer. Miles M. Mizokami, RME, defer. Modern Evolution Construction LLC, Christopher Martinez, RME, defer. Melvin H. Moisa, individual, defer. Moku Air LLC, Brandon N. Fernandez, RME, defer. Jed J. Munden, individual, approve. Mutzenberg LLC, Noel K. Mutzenberg, RME, defer. Stephen J. Nakanishi, RME, defer. National Power LLC, Paul Edwards Zorki, RME, defer. National Services LLC, Lawrence G. Lee, RME, defer the C5 cabinet millwork and carpentry remodeling and repairs. New Horizons Telecom Inc., Leighton John Lee, RME, defer. Next Level Custom Builders Inc., Josh Meskel, RME, defer. Bill V. Nguyen, individual, defer. Hassan Nguyen, individual, defer. Leroy E. Nicholas III, RME, defer. Nico Builders LLC, William Sadeo Kirkhow, RME, defer. Nokaoi Plumbing Construction LLC, Timothy John Murmer, RME, defer. Novo Marble LLC, Asani Quincoso Sierra, RME, defer. Brenland K. Odagiri, RME, defer. Ohana Custom Homes Inc., Arthur C. Parisi, RME, defer. Rodney K. Okabe, RME, defer. Oli Home Solutions and Repair LLC, Ty K. Gibson, RME, defer. One Landscape Company LLC, Mason D. Edmonds, RME, defer. PC Construction LLC, Colin R. Saxby, RME, defer. Pacific Demo LLC, Stephen J. Blodgett, RME, approve. Pacific District 808 LLC, Danili, and Berev RME, defer. Pacific Mobile Welding and Fabrication LLC, Riley T. Mansell RME, defer. Pacific Repairs LLC, Arthur Paul Mooney Miller RME, defer. Danny Carl C. Palumo RME, defer. Eric R. Perenata RME, defer. Peak Performance Energy LLC, Michael D. Cooper RME, defer. Micah G. Pepper Individual, defer. Patricia Stone LLC, Jeffrey John Wirtz RME, defer. Pavado's Renovation Inc., Darcy Pavado RME, deny. Place Services Incorporated, Troy S. Place RME, defer. Platinum Builders Hawaii LLC, Regilio T. Rickapour Jr. RME, defer. Ply Flooring LLC, Pelantado Luyen RME, defer. Ho Brothers Inc., Akupo RME, approve. Ohakuna Kili Masonry Inc., Swan Tupola Mui RME, approve. Premier Logistics and Transportations, Adrianic Mikalianen RME, defer. Prime Retail Services Inc., Kenneth J. Keaton RME, approve.
Pearl Island Drain Service Cleaning and Service LLC, Brandon R. Ferrera RME, deny. Pro Quality Construction LLC, Miguel A. Public RME, defer. Providence by Design Construction and Development LLC, Gary M. Brennan RME, defer. Q&D Construction LLC, Jeffrey M. Bean RME, approve. Quality Restoration Inc., Earl E. Shook Jr. RME, defer. R&F Power Solutions LLC, Andreas F. Respirato RME, defer. RSM Electric LLC, Robert S. Milchling RME, deny. Range Line Utility Services LLC, Christopher W. Campbell RME, defer. Regatta Development Inc., Randall J. Holmes RME, deny. Kai KFC Raise Individual, approve. Daniel S. Roberts RME, defer. Russo Services LLC, Simon P. Russo RME, defer. Shane K. Rutledge RME, Direct TV LLC, defer. SNK Plumbing Services LLC, DBA SNK Plumbing, Sandy Michael Watson RME, approve. SCL Builders LLC, Sebastian C. Lancelotti RME, defer. SMF Enterprises, Siaki Valletta RME, approve. SMFCC LLC, Scott N. Aoki RME, defer. Jeffrey J. Scalisi RME, defer. Brian O. Scantillin RME, approve. Daniel J. Scott Individual, defer. Select Plumbing Inc., Brenton K. Ueno RME, approve. Luke A. Shoup RME, defer. Schroeder Ohana LLC, defer. Signs and Decal Corp. Hasnain Alafan RME, defer. Signal USA LLC, Irv H. Lipschutz RME, defer. Silva's Construction LLC, Brandon L. Silva RME, defer. Rostilov Sladek Individual, defer. Solid Construction 808 LLC, Jeffrey Arneson RME, approve. Spectra Company, Ruben Lombardo RME, defer. Raiden Stankovic individual, defer. Storage Building Company LLC, Kenneth R. Slizak, RME, defer. Structure Flex LLC, Timothy L. McFadden, RME, defer. Structures Hardscapes Specialist Inc., Jeremy Q. Bonkin, RME, defer. Joseph S. Suzuki Jr., RME, defer. TNK Electrical Services LLC, Travis J. Stephen, RME, defer. TR Electric LLC, Tracy R. Bingo, RME, defer. Aloha Co. Inc., Zendo Current RME, withdrawn. Tahari and Co. LLC, Tasha A. Tahari, RME, approved. Team Individual Services Inc., Christopher M. Kaysen, RME, defer. Tesla Inc., Dustin W. Tim, RME, defer. Talon Construction LLC, Kevin Button, RME, defer. The Paver Turf Wall Company LLC, Stephen J. Yondi, RME, defer. Kevin Thompson, RME, Bellingham Marine Industries Inc., defer. Three Wide Development, Jihyang Shin, RME, defer. Clayton J. Timmer, RME, Readyman Services Inc., defer. Michael R. Tinoco, RME, Commercial Shelving Inc., deny V General Building, defer C48A Steel Door. Stacy Y. Tokaran, RME, Johnson's Control Inc., deferred. Demetrio M. Tolentino, RME, Just W. Wilver Limited, defer. Robert J. Tomas, RME, defer. Top Notch Carpentry LLC, Sebastian D. Mariconda, RME, defer. Trace Industries Inc., Tracy K. Poi Poi, RME, defer. Melissa M. Triptow, RME, deny. True North Restoration Hawaii Inc., deferred. Unitech Restorative Services LLC, Michael A. Flores, RME, deferred. Utilities One Inc., Alexandrin Patron, RME, deferred. Richard J. Vivros, RME, Titan Specialized Services Inc., defer. Volk, Pacific Builders Inc., Brian Volk, RME, defer. WB LLC, Wyatt WK Butterball, RME, defer. James Thomas J. Waddle, RME, Nicholson LLC, defer. Wayne Perry Inc., Milton D. McGill, RME, defer. Westcom and TV Inc., Ed T. Sukuchai, RME, defer. Woods Ohana LLC, John R. Woods, RME, defer. Worldwide Technology LLC, David J. Franken, RME, defer. Jikwang Yu, individual, defer.
Thank you, Bronston and Carrie. At this time, is there any testimony from the
I
public?
think you're muted, Chair.
You have.
Oh, I have, hold on, please. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, try again.
Yeah. Is there any testimony from the public?
There does not appear to be anyone raising their hand, Chair.
Okay. If there's no one, then can I get a motion on the application committee recommendations?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, thanks, Randy and John. All in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed? So motion is carried. The next application committee meeting is on January the 5th, 2026. And if there's nothing else, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.